Pour un billet aller-retour, appuyez 2.
Shut up, shut up, shut up!
Votre billet.
Dad, you just bought a ticket to Argenteuil.
Prochain client, s'il vous plaît.
Stop speaking French, damn you!
De machine à niks te slagen!
Yes, sir.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl by Lammy TV. If this is your first time by stopping by, thank you so very much and you are so very welcome. Don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to hit the likes button, and don't forget to leave your comments down below, guys. So today I'm talking about Paris. Paris. They call it the Lover City. But to me, I've got mixed reviews about Paris in general. I've spent 5 nights here, and as I said, yeah, mixed reviews. So the first thing I want to talk about is about their metro service. Okay, number one, it is damn expensive. It is so, for me, I just found it too expensive. A train ticket costs €17.80. 17.80. I'm thinking for one person or for the whole family. But no, it costs €17.80. If it's for a child, it costs €12.60. Yeah, because my daughter had to pay $12.60. I'm talking about we were getting a train from TGV2, which is the Charles de Gaulle station, to Paris. It was $17.80 for the return for a day's travel card. So you can go, I mean, you can go anywhere with it, but I still found it expensive. So I found $17.80 quite expensive. And the metros themselves, oh my gosh, how old are they? They are old. We literally had to use there was this kind of handle you pressed on both sides, and then you obviously get in or get out of the train. It was very, very old school, and it was very, 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 very dirty. And it was always late. It was always late. But unfortunately, you cannot avoid using Metro Transit in Paris. You have to use it if you want to go about. If you want to take Ubers, guys, you're gonna be rinsing out all your money. You're gonna finish. All your money is just gonna go if you decided to take a taxi or you decided to take an Uber for the length of journey that we did. I just think it's just not on. It's just too expensive. But as I said, if you want to take taxis and you can afford to, well, hey, but it will cost you an absolute fortune to be able to do that. I just find Paris itself is expensive because I went to buy a bottle of water and it cost me €3, and I'm thinking, what? €3 for a bottle of water? And yes, it is €3. So I would advise, if you are going to buy, if you want, like, you know, water or drinks or anything like that, I would advise that you go to the big stores, like a big grocery store, to do all your shopping there. Maybe your drink, your milk, your water. It's much cheaper in those kind of places than going into the high streets and saying or going into a store saying you wanted to buy a bottle of water for €3, whilst you can get it in the store for, I think we got it for €1.60. There were some that were €1.60, and there were ones that they were €1. So I think it's cheap. For me, I found it cheaper actually going to the grocery store to you know, buy your water. Even McDonald's, because I got some McD's for the kids, and I realized that for a Happy Meal, a Big Mac meal, we paid I think it was €17.90 or €18, round about there. I'm thinking, like, seriously? It's about 15 quid for McDonald's?
Hi guys, I've got a Happy Meal burger, so yes, I've done this. Look at this Happy Meal burger. It has a bun on top and a bun at the bottom. Let's see what's inside. Look, it's got that drink in there and cheese and some fish in there and this one, the bun is a bit ricey. So let's see how it tastes. Well,
But hey, to me, I found that expensive, but obviously to some other people it might not be expensive. But as I said, personally, Paris is expensive. Accommodation is expensive. The hotel's extremely expensive. If you're going for like a budget hotel, even a budget hotel, for me, I felt that it was really not worth it because the rooms are really small. The rooms here are really small. So guys, this is the room, but it seems so small. I don't know whether it's me, but it's too much light anyway. So I would advise that you check on booking.com or on Travelzoo or wherever you go. I would say do your research if you're trying to book a hotel or if you're trying to book like a self-catering accommodation. I would say make sure that you do your research, make sure you check the 5-star, whether it's 5-star, 4-star, so that you know what you're getting before you get in here, because if not, you will be disappointed. I'm telling you guys, you will be disappointed. As I said, where we're staying, there's so many hotels, from Novotel to Sheraton to Millennium. I think there's one is Pentagon, one is Golden Tulip. There's so many hotels here, but as I said, they are damn expensive. They are really, really expensive. So make sure you do your research, guys. The other thing I was going to talk about was the queues. For any attraction or for any kind of hotspots, guys, the queues, it was just like, I'm thinking, am I expected to stand in this queue with these kids just to go into Eiffel Tower? Nope. Guys, it's absolutely packed here in the Eiffel Tower. There are so many people, it is just unreal. It is, when I say it's packed, everybody's here. Nope. No. The queue was ridiculously long. It was ridiculously long. When I say ridiculously long. And when you go with children, they start to get irritated, thinking, Mom, why are we going? And it got to a stage I said, you know what? It's not really worth it. You can see the tower from outside. We don't need to go in. That was how long the queue was. I'm like, no, I'm not doing this. It was so hot. No. I don't know, maybe it's because the kids are on holiday. I'm not too sure. It might have been that, but guys, for me, I would not be standing in no queue that long to get into Eiffel Tower. No. And any attraction, I just think it's just not really worth it for me standing that long. I mean, if I was alone, maybe I would kind of take that pain, but with the children, it's a no-go area. The other thing I wanted to talk about was, what else have I experienced? The attitude of people. Guys, the attitude of some people was absolutely horrifying. I'm like, there was no need to actually treat me like that. There was no need. So I'll give it a quick example. I was on the queue. There was a queue of people, and this was in the market. We wanted to buy some food. I said, this food look nice. Okay, I'm gonna get on the queue. So guys, someone with common sense, get on the queue, which is what I did. So there was this lady in front of me, and what did she do? Guys, she like really spread her whole body, saying, you are definitely not getting on this queue. So I asked her a question. I said, are you on this queue? Because I thought, yes, she is on the queue. I said, are you on the queue? She said, that was the response. So I stepped back and I said there was no need for that attitude. There was hell no need for that attitude. I told her, I'm on the queue, just like you're in front of me. I'm not pushing in. I just want to buy some food. And I think I have the right to buy some food because I am spending my money. But, well, she did not find that funny. and she was just so nasty. And I've had, and even when I ask, you know, when I'm asking people, okay, is that this or is how do I get them? What? It got to a stage. My son said, "Mommy, everybody you ask the question, why they say what?" I think they be what? Oh, I just want to ask you a question. Obviously, I'm a tourist. What? I'm like, okay, if that's the attitude, let's start to read. Let's start to get the Google Translator out and ask the Google. At least the Google Translator will be very kind and very nice. I would explain. So yes, that's another thing I didn't like. I felt that they were very, very. Not all of them were friendly, but in saying that, there was this guy that I met at the train station, and he was absolutely. He was so nice. I asked him. I said, I am going to. I wanted to get to. I can't remember where we were going to, but this guy saw what he was doing, and he took us over to where we were going to get the tickets and everything, and talked us through. He was so nice, and he was even thanking me for thanking him. So I thought that was so cute. So I think there's mixed reviews. Some of them are really nice, but some of them are so damn nasty. And I thought they said this is the lover's place. This ain't. To an extent, yes, but not really. Not really. And the final thing I'm going to talk about is I'm going to talk about beggars. I know that there are beggars everywhere in the world, but guys, when a beggar is begging you to the extent that they're following you wherever you're going, then I find that a bit extreme. I was surprised to see so many beggars in Paris. I was surprised. There were so many. There were so many. I guess in this world you've got like two sides to every country, but I found this a bit exceptional because there were so many of them. And they were kind of aggressive, like, you've got to give me something. I don't know whether I should call that desperation or hard times, but I found it a bit upsetting. I mean, when I did have to lose change, don't get me wrong, even before I even said I was going to get into my wallet or into my bag, whatever, my daughter was like, oh, mommy, can we give? I'm like, yes, but you know, when it gets to the aggressive kind of begging, I just did not find that funny at all. I found it was a bit too much, and it got a bit scary for the kids, so that's another thing that I didn't really like. So guys, I've had mixed reviews about Paris, mixed reviews, and I hope that this video is going to help somebody out there, especially when it comes to your money, because everybody knows how money is at the moment. So I would say do your research for the metro, do your research for food, for hotels. I would say just do your research before you go to any country. Make sure you do your research, and make sure, because everybody wants value for money, because we work so hard for it. So guys, yes, I hope this video has helped you. That's enough talking for me. I just wanted to touch base with you guys and let you know my experience here. So yes, as I would always say, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to hit the like button, don't forget to leave your comments down below. Thank you so much to all my subscribers who have been subscribing, everybody who's been leaving all the nice comments. Thank you so much. And yes, I'll see you in my next video. Again, it's your girl Balami TV.